Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kevwie here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are on the solo Let's Play series, doing a little Halloween special because tomorrow's Halloween. Today's Saturday, tomorrow's Halloween, or today's Halloween, whichever day I posted. It's either going to get posted Saturday or Sunday. I don't know for sure yet, most likely Sunday, so happy Halloween, y'all. I'm recording this on Saturday at 12:17 at night, so, yeah, so basically in this episode we're going to be doing a pumpkin patch because, well, Halloween, right? But it's going to be a little bit spooky. We're going to have some cobwebs and other fancy stuff that I'm not going to mention just quite yet. But we got like 25 pumpkins, I think, right now, 26, 27, 28, 29. So we got like 29 pumpkins right now, which should be plenty, I think. If not, then hopefully this will just start growing, and if we need more, then we can just come over here and grab some. But 29 should be good. I want to build a bee farm. It's not going to be automatic, nothing like that. It's going to be a nice, fancy one. They're going to be nice, and I can make four of those bee nests or bee hives. So I can have these for like the nice nature ones on top of trees, and then these will be like the, you know, the factory looking ones. I don't know, I'll think of something, but I want to do a bee farm because I haven't done one of those in ever. So I think that would be kind of fun to do and try out because, like I said, I never done one before, so I wanna try it out and experiment. Now you guys will see what I want the wax for. If some of you can guess, put it down in the comments if you guys want to. If you guys can guess it, first one who guesses it, maybe I'll pin you. You know? But yeah, I think right here might be a good option, or like right there. I'm thinking one of the two, because I think it'd just be cool to see a little pumpkin patch on the edge, and I can have some leaves hanging over as like vines, because I don't like using normal vines because they just spread too much. String, yes, but it's too bright in this. You can see it too clear. So I'm thinking here or there, probably right here, because it's right off the path of this. Eventually, these are all going to be cow. Because cows don't need grass, but I just temporarily put my sheep in here so I can at least have them, and when I want to actually build the farm, I could just take them out. So those are temporary, for those of you that are curious, because obviously the ground just has a little bit of grass. So it is temp, but for now, we got sheep and cow over here. So I think it'll be a good little option to put a little pumpkin patch right next to the cow / sheep, but eventually just cow pens, because I don't know, I think that's a nice little decoration. Plus it's Halloween themed. It's gonna be smack dab in the middle of everything. So we have some glass placed in and a floor. Now we have the ceiling, we have this little view over here, and we have obviously the entrance right here, and I'm happy with it. I think it looks great. It looks good. The glass is supposed to just be like, it's not supposed to look like it was built around the glass. It's supposed to look like the glass is placed in to what this was built, or to what this was. So like this was a cave entrance. So like the glass was just placed into the entrance of the cave, right? So like the entrance would have been this. And the same with over here, like there would have been like another entrance over here. But obviously it's all custom, and then same with that. I kind of want to do more with that, maybe, because it kind of looks really, like, sharp, so I got to do stuff on the top of it still, but for down here, I like it. It looks good in here. I got to do some more detail, so that way this looks good, blend this in, do some detail down here, put all of our bee stuff in, and, yeah, y'all. Ooh, I have no boots. Okay. So, y'all, this is what we have right now. It is nice. I made the glass gray. It's not the same, as you guys can tell. I kind of made it so it's more of like a view. I don't know. Just changed it because I also didn't remember how I placed it. Yeah. So now with this, I have to put the detail in, which I have the flower stuff in my inventory. I'm also going to do stuff with the walls that you guys will see afterwards. I am going to do it with the floor, and then after the floor I'm going to do the wall decoration that I got planned. It's going to be very simple in here, but just a little bit of detail in the wall. I don't want to like overdo it in here. It's just a little bee area. Yeah, so do this, y'all. We now have a working bee farm. Now we got some bees doing the action over here. We got 4 of our beehives over here. We got 4 of the bee nests over here. We don't got the hives because this is going to be a temporary. I'll do another one eventually. That's going to have more. I'll go find these and farm these and stuff like that. Realistically, I don't need to farm these anymore. Realistically, I could just have 1 in there and then perfectly fine. But I want to farm these because these are honestly they're so nice. So. Now we have a working bee farm. I got 6 or 9 if you want to go over there. Hit 6, 9. If you ooh, I don't got pants. That's right. If you want to go over there and get that, but yeah. But we do got a working farm now. It's temporary, like I said, so only for a little bit we'll use this, or for a little while. Who knows? But it's working. We have it, and I like it. It's built into a cave, and it's something that's different. I think, at least. I don't know. So. Yeah, we got some rooted dirt, so yeah, gotta work a bee farm, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, y'all. I have all of the supplies in my inventory. Well, the beginning of the supplies. Probably get more at some point. Who knows? The little pumpkin patch is gonna be right here, like we originally planned at the beginning of the video. No changes to that. It'll be a little small, medium-sized little pumpkin patch with some fences around it. And a little bit of rockage right here with some stone. So we're just going to go straight into it and put some pumpkins down, I think. Just place them about. There's not going to be completely like all normal like this. Some of them will have faces on it. Not too many though. Just because, you know, it's a pumpkin patch. They're not going to just have faces on them. But you can make it look like some kids or something like that came in here and played with the pumpkins. I don't know. We could do some things with it. It all depends on how you feel and how your imagination works with it. I'll put a couple down, of course, so that way it doesn't look like it's just sitting up here on the top. We want to make it look like it goes down the hill a little bit, you know. Not too much, because, well, you know. And like I said, putting a couple of faces. Got one there, one here. And I think another one here. Gives you a couple seeds. If I need more, all I gotta do is just do this, which I probably do. So we'll put a couple down with the stem in hopes that it grows in a good direction. I don't know why that doesn't work, but I guess it doesn't work anymore. You used to be able to just place it and it would connect, but now it doesn't, which is perfectly okay. But dang, that does suck a little bit. I think I'll add another one right about here. And then if I actually run back and bringing it back, we have some grass on us. You can put grass around these. It's not going to grow. I could put string, but I don't really like to put string sometimes, or all of that much, to be honest, because you can see it clear as day, especially on certain ground. And grass, flat on the ground. Kind of can see it, so kind of want to just avoid putting grass. You guys will see how I do this. I take out every single flower that is placed down because I like to put my own. Same with the ferns because I like to put my own. So if you guys ever see me doing that, that is why. Because I do my own with everything. Now, when you guys are doing this, if you guys aren't doing too much bone meal and you guys are placing it hand placed, regardless if you're ever doing any project like this where you're putting grass down hand placed or just any sort of grass like this, do not place grass at every single block, and make sure you know how to place it so it's not all bunched up kind of like this, which doesn't look necessarily awful, but if you're depending on you don't like stuff like that, then you just got to break up a couple. This little bunch here, put this one away. This big bundle here, break this one possibly. Bone meal that one, you know what I mean? So just when you make sure when you're doing it, you don't have everything placed in one, and the bundles of grass, unless that's what you're going for, aren't too much. You don't want to have too much grass in one spot. It looks too cluttered. And then I like to do my ferns 3 to 5, and then I bone meal a couple ferns. Anywhere from 2 to 3 I bone meal. Sometimes all of them depending on where it's at, but usually not. So once you're done with all of your grass, I'm actually just going to quickly put in a couple more pumpkin in some of these spots because, I don't know, I feel like it just needs more pumpkin, like, clutters. And then I'll just put a couple scattered about. But I don't know, I just think it needs a little bit of a pumpkin clutter, a little bit of pumpkin love. Clutter a bunch of pumpkins together, brother. Yeah. And then have a couple, like I said, just plopped about. You know? Nice, yeah, there we go. Nice big, that looks like a pumpkin patch now. That looks like a pumpkin patch. There we go. Now I'm happy with that. I was looking at that and I was like, eh. So now, like I said, when you're happy with your grass, you're going to get your path, and you're not going to, like, dot it too much, because, you know, it is still going to be a path that you want to come through here, but you don't want it to be, like, too pathed out, because it is a little pumpkin patch. It's not, like, just going to be people walking up in here all year around, or a lot of people walking in here in general, regardless. So, just dotting a couple things of your path block out in certain spots to make it look like, you know, people are walking there a little bit, but not too often. And kind of like just dot a couple out here. Fill those all in. Make sure you liking the way it looks. Come down here. Replace a couple of these with some of your coarse dirt blocks. So that way it looks like it still fits the build. Even coming down on the side of the hill. With this, you're also doing a little bit of ground retexturing, which is just what I like to call it, which is literally what you're doing. So it's like a special word that I've made up anyway. But you just retexture the ground a little bit, so that way it looks also like it's being, like, walked on and stuff like that, or, you know, like something. So doing a little bit of this will make it look like it at least has a little bit of path blockage on it, but not too much, because you don't want to go overboard with it, I think, because, well, like I said, it's just a little pumpkin patch on the side. It's not like a main attraction. You don't want it to look like, oh, you come up here and you're supposed to go to this, which obviously you're not supposed to, but, you know, just, you know, for this and for other builds in general, you don't want to make it look like that. So you don't want to make it too over detailed. You don't want to make it look like it's like, oh yeah, come this way, you know. You guys already know what we're about to do with these. I'm not going to put them on every single one of these, because I'm personally not the biggest of fan of this detail, but it is not the worst, so I'll put a few pumpkins with these on them. And then I think I'll just do this one, and maybe, is there one over here? Yeah, I'll put this one on too. So we got a little bit of sea picklage on these. I need the rest of those for farming, because I'm in the middle of nowhere, and I think I have the biomes set to large on this world, which is not the greatest of ideas, personally, in my opinion, because everything is very far away, always, and it kind of sucks. And the biomes are huge, and it kind of sucks, and it kind of sucks. So, I think we're going to add, actually, the fences now, a little bit of the fences coming along here. I think, like, something like that. Little trick for you guys, for those of you that didn't watch an episode a while ago, boom, do this, boom. Just don't update that anymore, or just don't update that and you'll be okay. If you update that, then unfortunately it will break it. So, don't update that. It's becoming nighttime. It is now daytime. So, yeah, y'all, so it's just a little trick that you guys can do if you guys have never noticed that or never seen that before. There you go. I want to make sure this looks like it's nice and fenced in. I do got to take that message that I just got, though, so... Sorry for all these cuts real quick, y'all. I'll take it in just a second, but it is important, so I do got to take it here soon. Boop. And then I think I'll just do another one like this. And then I think another one like this. There we go. So it looks like it's like a broken up fence, and we will have torches on all of these in certain spots, so that way it's nice and lit up in this whole building, or in this whole area. So boom. And yes, I use torches. I do not use lanterns, because lanterns are no in certain builds. Now begins the fun part, y'all. And no, you guys aren't tripping. I did add more ferns. Now we get to add the fun, the webs and the candles, the rocks, and all of that stuff. Basically, the detail of the build is what we get to add now. And then I think the video will be good after that, to be honest. Shouldn't be any more after that. Should have everything all done. And, yeah, so getting the webs in. You don't want to put too many webs as we get stuck in a web. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You don't want to put too many webs, but you want to make it look like it's a little spooky. Normally, I wouldn't put webs in a pumpkin patch because, well, it's a pumpkin patch, depending on where it's at and like if there's a structure in it. But considering this is more for the spookiness of the Halloween, and all that kind of stuff, we will add some because, well, you know, just like that. So should be pretty good here. I'll add one more little patch over here of just a couple, like so. And maybe this pumpkin will have a couple on it because this pumpkin is a bad pumpkin and spiders like it. So now we got the candles. Candles don't normally light up unless it's like a 4 is when it really lights up good. So the candles will be mainly along the track of the pathway, or mainly along the pathway. Put 2 for that one. I really wish you could mix and match your candles like this. Put a black one with it. I think that would be really, really cool to have as an option for this. Also, didn't think so, but that would be really dope if you could put candles on top of that. I think I'll put 2 orange here. I totally could have put more orange in this, but it's okay. I think we'll have one more black one. Probably just like right here. Behind the web. Causing havoc. As like a nice little... Actually, no, we'll put it over there because we already have some over here. So we'll do this. We'll do 3 here for the black, and then we'll do 1 black over here, like where I originally had it, okay? So this will be the candles for this, so this should be everything over here, and then all we gotta do is add these rocks, and that should be absolutely everything. Okay, with it being daytime now, we can add a couple small rocks. We're not gonna do anything big like I normally would do for the rocks, because, well, they're just little rocks. We don't need massive rocks right now. Little small stuff like this should do perfectly fine. Should do plenty. We'll add some grass around that. Leaves, I would put leaves in here, but I need to go get some, so only gonna do a little bit of leafage, not too much, because like I said, well, you know, we don't need too many leaves up in here when it's a very simple little thing that we're doing. Perfect, there we go. Got that nice big rock right there. Ooh, I almost jumped over on that. I think we'll do one more right about here. This one will be a slab. I think do something like this. It's a rock. No, we're not gonna do that. We'll do this. And then we'll add this. And so that way it's not looking like just a square. We will add that right there. Yes. Nice little chunk of rock. You know? And I think that's it for this project, y'all. Adding some leaves in. Alright, now that we have our messed up birch leaves and a little bit of flowers, we got 4 of them. We got orange for obviously, or purple and orange for obviously, those are like the basic Halloween colors. Lilacs, which are, you know, kind of along with that. And then red for obviously, well, you know, blood. So, putting some of these around, like I said, we're not going to do too much because, like I said earlier, a zillion times, like I just said 17 times right there, we don't want this to be too over the top decorated, but you know, having some decorativeness isn't bad, which I think this is good. We got the rocks, We got leaves. We have flowers here in a second once I do the flowers. And we do have grass and the other details. So I think it looks fine over here. It looks good. It looks like a pumpkin patch would, at least in my eyes. So a little spooky pumpkin patch. So I like it. The leaves definitely add a lot more for the little bit that they do. A little bit that I placed. And with the flowers, pretty much the same thing. Just plop in spots that are open, like so. I get stuck all the time. Put some orange in, because, well, you know, orange is the prettiest color. No, I'm just kidding. Green is. Where's my green fam out there? Where's my green fam? And then, yeah, put a couple more of these over here, or put some of these over here. Maybe add a couple of these, placed about 2. Put another one of these over here. That there, maybe. Like so. Coming over here with the red, so that way when you're looking on the other side of the map over there, or on the other side of the world over there, you can actually see some sort of flowers. So I think that'll be good there. And then put, like I said, a couple more kind of lilacs up, I think. A little bit more orange. We're going to be using this pretty much the same flowers for the whole thing, because you don't want to change up too much depending on your build. And this is one of those little smaller builds where it's going to be roughly the same flowers throughout the whole thing, because, well, it's a pumpkin patch. So, but I like this. It looks nice. I'll add a couple more red over here, maybe tied in with the orange. A couple red with the orange. I think that looks fine. So yeah, y'all, that's going to be this project done. I really appreciate all of you guys so much for watching. We're going to end it in nighttime. It's kind of nerve-wracking. So we're going to go over here, do this, equip our sword, and end it here, y'all. I appreciate you guys so much for watching today's episode. The pumpkin patch, in my opinion, looks really nice from over there. I really, really love it. And, yeah, y'all, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys do keep enjoying. And, this has been episode 8 of the Soul Survival Series. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your guys' days, nights, afternoons, and mornings. Stay safe. It's been Kevwie, and I am out. Peace.